Going to film a Q&A while preparing my breakfast. Please be forgiving of the lighting and the camera angles because it's pretty difficult to film in my kitchen. But I hope you enjoy and let's get started. I have all of your questions from Instagram and I'm gonna go through it. Hey, where are you now? I am in the Netherlands. What kind of exercises do you like to do? Do you do any sports or martial arts? I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing at the moment. I'm walking a lot, doing some interval jogs and walks. I'm doing yoga, really light body weight exercises, and just moving a lot throughout the day. Not doing anything extraneous right now, doing what feels right in the moment. But I do love a lot of types of sports, and I have tried out several types of martial arts in the past, which I love. I really enjoy to do them. I have some raw butter in the pan right now. It's a bit contradicting to heat up raw butter, but my ghee is past, or I finished my ghee. I usually prepare food in ghee or coconut oil or butter. No, that sound was my overall breaking. God damn it. To fix that later. Just getting some cheese out of the fridge. The next question, do you know anything about India? Of course I do. Taj Mahal, the food. I really enjoy your food. Butter chicken is really good. Yoga. You guys play cricket a lot. Yeah, I know many things about India. I would love to visit it once as well. I also did a taste test of snacks from India once. I will link the video in the description box. Stinky cheese. If you had the chance, what would you say to your 15-year-old Crystal? That's an amazing question. Thank you, Raina. She's actually a friend from high school. But to answer that, I would say to my 15-year-old Crystal, and I remember exactly what I was doing at that time, to keep on going with your soccer. Just keep on going with that. With drawing, with all those hobbies that you had. Because you were very talented at it. Playing guitar, did it every day. You let social situations take over. Ignore those. Whatever. Don't be interested in boys, in social stuff, troubles with friends. All of that is absolutely not worth it. Focus on what you're good at and what you love to do and continue with those things. You will feel very unfortunate that you did not continue with them. Got a little bit of bacon here. It's going into the pan. How are your eyebrows so flawless? That's a big compliment, thank you. I didn't think they were flawless, but a lot of practice. Because at first I really didn't know what to do with them. How could you stop being vegan? Well, I just feel so much better on the inside and my appearance is improving. But that's the biggest thing. I feel a lot healthier, a lot better mentally, and just overall happier. I felt like I was suffering a lot more as a vegan, and it was not worth it. Here I got some raw butter. And the next question is, what movie never gets old, no matter how many times you watch it? That must be Wolf of Wall Street. I watched that movie so many times, and Spirited Away. I've watched that movie literally more than 10 times. I remember it was when you could still rent films. I even work at a video store, but I would rent Spirited Away for a week. I would watch it almost every day, twice. I'm not kidding. I love that movie and I still love it. I can watch it again instantly right now. Do you have any Dominican recipes you think we should absolutely try? I like that question a lot too. There are plenty. But one thing I would say, try out plátano frito, tostones, fried plantains. You can have them sweet, you can have them less sweet, like the green bananas. They are delicious and I love them so much. There's also habichuela, mofongo, mango de plátano. I will definitely show more of that side on my channel in my upcoming videos. 2 eggs. Eggs are my favorite food at this moment. I love eggs so much. What does kasumi mean? Kasumi means mist in Japanese. And do you know Pokemon? I think you know Pokemon, right? Do you know the red-haired girl called Misty? In Japanese, in the Pokemon series, she is called Kasumi. How did you go about learning Spanish and what would you recommend for a beginner learner? There are 2 big tips I can give you. But I learned Spanish because my mom spoke Spanish to me as a kid, so that makes it pretty easy. Kids learn pretty fast. But you have to go to a Spanish-speaking country. That's the way you will learn it the best. You hear the common tongue, you hear it all the time. Just like when I went to Japan, I learned the language so much quicker because I was surrounded by it. And take classes. Those motivate you, keep you engaged. They give you more discipline. I know I am not a great learner if I do it by myself. A language, for example, but yeah. Go to the country, take classes. How many hours do you sleep? I sleep in between 8 to 9 hours. Food ideas for non-vegans. Well, make some eggs for yourself. Eggs are really good. And I would say to explore the steaks. I have never eaten a steak. Well, I think I ate it once, but I cannot really count that as a steak, not at all. Before I stopped being vegan, never had one. When I tasted my first steak, I almost had to cry because that was also after not eating meat for almost 4 years. So, but there are so many cuts. It's so delicious. It makes you feel so happy. It is exciting. You can learn a lot from it. I would say explore the steaks. And maybe some ramen. Ramen is really nice. This noodle soup, egg noodles with a really creamy base, and have some chicken or pork or what else? Beef in it, or have them, all of them, with some egg in it. It's really good. What's your best transmutation practice rather than meditation and exercise? Best transmutation exercise. What I like to do is to focus completely on a hobby or a project that you want to get done, or you want to put in some extra creativity. I always notice that when I have that feeling, that pent-up energy, you could say, rather than wasting it on you know what, that you just use that I use that to create a video, and mostly the results are a lot nicer. What college, university did you study at? Studied at the University of Leiden. Well, Lana sent me a question too, but I think I'm gonna make a separate video on that because I have thought about it a lot. Do you still do NoFap? Well, sir, you're talking to the NoFap girl on YouTube. What do you think? You live with your boyfriend, Lara, right? How was moving out of your parents like? I really like that question. Good question, thank you. I have moved out of my parents' place already 6 years ago, and it was really exciting at first, but I slowly figured that I knew nothing, and it was really tough, and I struggled a lot. I always got through the struggles to where I am at now, and things are getting better and better and better. However, it's really fun. I enjoy my alone time and my privacy, but I do feel I went out of the house too young. My mother did not want me to go out of the house either. But I think in the end it's all for the best, and I've learned a lot. But would I choose, again, with knowing what I know now, I would have stayed at my parents' place until I was a lot stronger. As a vlogger, do you sometimes look back at some older videos and cringe. I rarely watch my videos. When I do, it's a really old one or maybe a recent one, and often I cringe. Are you mixed blood? Where are you from? Well, my mom is from the Dominican Republic and my dad is Dutch. I'm going to add a little bit of cabbage that I made before I started this video. Massaged it with salt and now it's really soft. I had it pressed on like this. Okay, I need to frame the food too. Whoops. Those are some flowers I got, some tulips. So my breakfast is ready. Got some eggs, got some bacon, got some cheese, some raw butter. And why is this so overlighted? Goals for the rest of the year. Well, I have many goals for 2019, but I will share one with you, and that is to take Japanese language lesson. What's your favorite movie? Well, I don't have one favorite movie. I have several, and I will mention them. Like I already said, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Jurassic Park, great movie. John Wick 1 and 2, and 3 is coming out soon. There is Moonrise Kingdom. So cute, if this is the right name. Oh, it's such a cute movie. And Wolf of Wall Street. Last question is, what is your next holiday destination? Well, the one that I am planning for, I hope I will go to other travel destinations spontaneously. Yet, I would want to go to Japan and I want to plan for that really. So I hope that would be my next travel destination. So that was me preparing my breakfast while answering your questions you have given me on Instagram. That was really fun. Thank you for sending me your questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to do a Q&A video about a certain topic or random questions again, please let me know. The camera is almost dying. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below with your suggestions. I want to wish you an amazing day, and also leave in the comments what you are eating for breakfast or what you had for breakfast. I think that's really fun to do as well, to read as well. I will see you in my next video. Bye!